Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. Well, look what we got here. Yeah! We have got Dokkan EZA STR Super Vegito. Now, believe it or not, I would actually say that STR Super Vegito comes into potentially not the greatest position for this character. Now, I'm not saying that's really anything overly negative for them, just that, like, potentially like better teams or better setups or better places to use this character are going to come up, right? Because if we take a look at their categories here, I mean, they have Battle Wits, Buu Saga, Patara, Pure Saiyan, Join Forces, Super Saiyan, Kamehameha is the target team, I'm telling y'all. Final Trump Card, what is that? Accelerated Battle, Fuse Fighter, and Bond of Parent and Child. Bond of Parent and Child could get a new nasty leader as well. So, Dragon Fist, I think, is probably the go-to team that we're going to be rocking LR Vegito on. Now, in terms of the build, I know people always love this. Pretty boring. So, Vegito. I mean, they could get crushed in base, but I would like to design them for the current tough fights. And in the current tough fights, I think in their base form, we should be A-okay. They'll be able to stack up. They'll be able to transform. And then Vegito comes out, and while he can get annihilated by the big boss super attacks, he also has a scouter. So it's, it's one of those things. Eventually, maybe there will be a situation where if he had full dodge, it would be a situation of, okay, any of the characters will die here. He has the most dodge. I can put him there, right? Like, I had that situation recently pop up with Gamma 2, for example. So, dodge could work. Dodge works on pretty much all characters, but the way this guy is structured, he's basically going to be guaranteed critting, right? You're not going to be putting him in front of super attacks. So, pretty much just, he's similar to Beast Gohan. I feel like it's kind of like a very similar Beast Gohan type concept for how you want to build this guy. Just additional and attack equips. As you guys can see, I prioritize attack equips to give us a lot of extra damage there. This boy is going to be crit countering and shit, so I think it's going to be a big deal. Trust me, I'd love to give him full dodge. And, I think my restrictions on builds are going to be up pretty soon, where apparently we're going to be able to have infinite orbs of whatever we want. But I still like this for this Vegito. Let's hop in. I think I'm probably going to use the UI Goku Supreme Battle Spectacle as kind of like an initial showcase stage. That's a pretty honestly, that I could still do like specific showcases on that, like I do, but like we have Supreme Battle Spectacle, Gogeta, and Beast, who are way harder, right? So let's go ahead and jump in, and let's see how this is going to work out. All right, guys, I'm going to bring us back right here because I realized I made a silly willy mistake. Oh, I'm such a funny guy. Now, STR, Goku, and Vegeta, right? We're going to be able to transform if our HP is under 77%. It's not the worst condition ever, but it's not consistent either. It should be... They're going to be much better than the blue Goku and Vegeta, by the way, because the blue Goku and Vegeta are completely defensively inept once their intro wears off. The STR Goku and Vegeta, we will not have this problem. We got a really bad opening rotation, and we're suffering the consequences from it, as you can see. I guess I brought you guys back a second late. Dragon Fist did get tagged by a super attack. I know you guys love seeing dodge characters get hit, although you do not want to run Dragon Fist in Slot 1. His Dragon Fist is significantly weaker in Slot 1. To be fair, I guess the team I'm running, a lot of these characters, people... in this community, people get mad when you put any character in Slot 1 that's not Beast, or, I don't know, Transform Broly is okay. People are okay with that, right? Like, people get mad at every character in Slot 2. Alright, so this is actually a pretty ass opening rotation. I almost want to, like, I am limited to 6 attempts per day. The reason is because, okay, so let's take a look at Goku and Vegeta, right? They get 50% attack and defense, and a guaranteed additional super if character HP is 77% or more, which we're not going to be able to get right there. And they also get extra damage reduction and extra crit if HP is 50% or more, which we also don't have. So, I mean, we're going to be significantly weaker than we could be here at the start, but, I mean, that is life. Okay, so, by the way, their link set is pretty good. We have Saiyan Warrior Race, Experienced Fighters, Saiyan Lineage, Shocking Speed, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. Their really good link set will be nice for us. But the issue... damn. Maybe we could take a little bit of damage. The issue is that I've got Carnival Blue Gogeta coming onto rotation. And... Oh, wait, no. I'm silly. We could transform with Vegito first, then transform with Gogeta. That's what we could do. Yeah, okay, so there's one stack. I mean, I guess I would have liked to stack more than just one super. By the way, the Gammas... Keep in mind that the Gammas do support Vegito, by the way. I've found that the Gammas support is, like, pretty interesting, because it's like, we've done the Tech Ultimate Gohan showcase, and Gammas are buffing them. We did Gohan and Piccolo showcase, Gammas are buffing them. We do LR STR Vegito showcase, Gammas are buffing them. Because remember, the Gammas support, they support 3 categories. Superhero, Defender of Justice, and Joint Forces. But the thing is, there is a lot of Joint Forces characters, man. So we've been able to take advantage of that quite a bit, the Gammas support, which is really nice. So we'll go ahead and float the Gammas off. You know, that way we could take advantage of that Vegito support. So what is our HP at? We're above 50%. Again, I really would like to get potentially another turn to stack up. I mean, I guess it's not the biggest deal ever, though. But remember, every super attack that base Goku and Vegeta do, we are stacking defense, right? Their super attack effects, Goku and Vegeta, we get 30% defense permanently, which obviously will carry over to Vegito. And then they also get 50% attack for one turn. So their super attack effects are very good. And they've got a lot of additionals built in, right? They have an additional that has a 70% chance to be a super. And then, of course, we could also get the Hidden Potential System additional as well. Like, they've got a lot of stuff going there. Now, if we get to Tech UI is where this fight starts to get scary. If the Gammas kill Goku right here and we're going up against Tech UI, we're definitely going to need the transformation. We're going to need Vegito. Vegito is really good for a couple of reasons. He's got that heal, which is going to be really strong. But Vegito also, of course, is going to give us the 10-turn Scouter ability, which is so good. Damn, dude, even this, like, team, like, like, damn, you know what is? I really should just stick to the God Goku Supreme Battle Spectacle stage is great, because that God Goku is immortal unless you bring tech characters, basically. One thing that is a little bit of an issue, though, is that Vegito's Scouter, it kind of, you know, puts Dragon Fist out of a job, man. Poor Dragon Fist, he's done. That boy is done. All right, so remember, we need to transform with Vegito first, and then we'll transform with Gogeta. Remember, we could have stacked up more defense, but this UI is tough, so we've reached a point where we do need to do this now. Animation is good, but you can tell it's not quite okay. Wait, let me word this properly. It's not that the animation itself, but like the voices and stuff like that. You could tell that that's an active skill that would go way harder if it was made like today, right? Okay. So UI is supering right away. We probably are going to have to rely on Blue Gogeta for this, I'm thinking. I could reset. We could go into Dragon Fist mode, and then we could do that. That would be pretty safe. I think a lot of y'all will probably enjoy seeing Blue Gogeta get tagged if he does get hit, so, I mean, we'll just do this. Now, the World Tour for Vegito should be pretty painless, because obviously he's on a lot of teams with, like, LR Beast and Blue Gogeta and shit like that. We've got those Team Protector abilities to make things nice and comfortable. I mean, we could toss Vegito in slot 1 just to see. Again, this is where we could have done a lot more stacks, and it would have been better. I think I'm kind of tempted to see. I'm not tempted to see the cord issues, but I am tempted to see how Vegito can do right here. Because remember, Vegito, when we transform into Super Vegito here, he's guarding for his first 3 turns. He has 60% damage reduction against normals, and then he has 30% damage reduction against the super. I mean, I guess I could put him here because we could also take advantage of all the damage he can do. I mean, keep in mind, Vegito, we don't really want to put him in front of super attacks, but we could also get away with taking a lot of damage on this team, because I don't think Vegito would get one-shot by UI Goku, and then Gogeta would just heal us back up next turn anyway, so we should be fine. All right, let's see. Let's see how much damage we take. It probably is a bad idea, but we'll see. I would like to take advantage of all the crit counters we can get right here. All right, so how much does this do? 351. That could be way worse. UI, I think Super's for about 1.7. I think is about how much damage it is. No crit? What? Dude, come on. Bro, our chance to... What? Hello? Is the game broken? What is this? Vegito has a high chance to crit. And, oh yeah, his crit chance goes up with every attack performed. Okay. I was getting that mixed up. So Vegito gets 30% attack. We got to hit him with 10 system additional, which is good. Wait a minute. You don't... I forgot. God damn it. Okay, there's one aspect of his kit. Is additionals really what we want to do? But, I mean, it's either additional or dodge, huh? Oh, my God. Dude, they got to give us a 4th option. Vegito is a character. I'm going to explain, like, my realization in 2 seconds, but they got to give us a 4th option. Vegito is a character where additional crit and dodge, none of them are really that great. I mean, I guess to be fair, we could have built him full crit and he would have actually gotten crits on those first couple of attacks. Sure, but... okay, so Vegito has a high chance to crit baseline. Then he gets a 20% chance to crit with every attack he does. Obviously, that includes his counters. So as we're countering, that crit chance is going to be going up. So, I mean, we did have a 70 or 90% crit miss. Whatever. Vegito gets 30% attack within the same turn after receiving an attack as well. So that damage is going to build up and up and up. Yeah, dude, these teams are too strong. Like, even against, like, the newest fights, man, we just blow them away in 2 seconds, dude. Jesus. Like, this fight is done. Like, we're probably going to kill him in 1 turn. UI. But here's the thing with Vegito. Counter characters have not been really relevant for a while, so I kind of, like, momentarily forgot. Here's the thing. Every counter that he... Like, so this is relevant if he's in slot 1. Every counter Vegito does before he attacks has a chance to proc the hidden potential system additional. That's true. So, if we put him in slot 1, and there's 5 attacks, and he does 5 counters... Every counter he does has a chance to proc it. So, this guy, I don't know, man. You know, there's a lot of times the super attack's going to be in slot 1. We're not going to put this guy in slot 1, though, to be fair. But it's, you know, additional crit or dodge. I mean, he's got so much crit built in. Dodge, we're usually not going to put him in front of a super attack. And additional, it seems like if he's in slot 1... he is going to be probably additionaling a lot. So I am very pleased that I went with the raw attack route, right? I am very pleased by that. Cause yeah, he like, we need another option, man. I wish I could pour it all into this. Maybe that's what I would do. I don't know. All right. This kid is like probably done. I don't know. Let's see. We'll try and hold back a little bit. The good news is that this is my Dragon Fist. Would he get... Maybe I should have put Dragon Fist in slot 1. Would he get crushed by these normals, Dragon Fist? Maybe. What are UI Goku's normals looking like? I'm not sure off the top of my head. I think he's kind of weak. Only like 700k normals. Maybe with an attack buff. I can't remember if UI Goku gets an attack buff either. Let me just double check. UI Goku does get 30% attack. And his normals are 600k. I don't think he can, I don't... Dragon Fist doesn't need to dodge. I think Dragon Fist is at double digits from these normals. Alright, we didn't kill UI Goku right away, which is good. Keep in mind that UI does have a very small cooldown. That's what I remember. I believe his cooldown is only 4 attacks. Yeah, it's 4 attacks on UI's cooldown. And his super attack is a little over 2 million. So what that means is that we're very likely to see UI super attack right away, but UI is a boss that attacks a lot. Oh, the full passive is up, so that's a guaranteed crit. Okay. I'm pretty sure these are double digits, if he gets hit by it, which he doesn't. Okay. Yeah, Dragon Fist is really good. I've seen kind of disrespect for him. He's really good. We could... By the way, we do link up very well, of course, with Gogeta. We could put him in the middle. Nah, because Gogeta would just kill, right? Let's do this. I don't know. This kind of went pretty fast. We're 15 minutes. We're 15 minutes in? What? Already? I'm gonna jump into maybe Supreme Battle Spectacle God Goku, and maybe we can maybe get a couple more stacks. The only thing is, what if Supreme Battle Spectacle God Goku doesn't do enough damage to us to get us to transform? I guess we could end here. I mean, you guys see the Scouter up, like the Scouter. So, okay, we had the 10-turn Scout. I really should be sucking the cock of the 10-turn Scouter a little bit more, huh? We had the 10-turn Scouter up, and then we had a character with 100% dodge, LR Tech Vegito Blue, and I was able to put him in front of the super attack because he has 100% guaranteed dodge. Yeah, dude, he's busted. I mean, I think where I have this Vegito is top 5. I think I have him at 5, actually. I think. You know, again, don't hold me to it, but I think I would put him at 5. Behind Blue Go, I do think I like Blue Goji because of his target mechanic. I think is better than the Scouter. Is it? I mean, the thing is that Vegito's Scouter, though, it does hit every turn. Whereas Gogeta just has the 1 turn active. But that's about where I have Vegito. I think he's a little bit below, UI and Evo Vegeta, I think. But, I mean, kind of like I think Vegito is in range with, like, Blue Gogeta, Orange Piccolo, Broly. I think that's kind of like the tier that Vegito's at. I mean, you see, he does rack up a lot of damage because he attacks so much, and he has such a high chance to crit. I mean, I guess to be fair, we did get a lot of attacks today that didn't crit, though. Once he starts to roll, though, like, they're all crits. Yeah, I guess we could just finish, and we could just, like, start getting into these, you know, Supreme Battle Spectacle, really tough fights and stuff like that. I mean, UI Goku, this is a fine showcase stage, I suppose. Alrighty, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at the kits for Vegito, and then, of course, the Goku and Vegeta Angel character. Yeah, I mean, they seem to be top 5 level. Remember, if you have a favorite character that's a Dokkan Fest LR, I mean, you can expect their EZA to be crazy. We have not seen a Dokkan Fest LR EZA. The only one that's, like, mid is, like, Cell in base form. Even the day he came out, Cell in base form was ass. But, I mean, once Cell transforms, he is nuts. Even still, Cell can be pretty good transformed. And, I mean, he's now, you know, way over a year old, right? So, this is Fused Hope, Goku, and Vegeta Angel. Their leader skills, Battle of Wits or Buu Saga, category key 3 and 180% of stats. 12 key super attack, cooperation between rivals. They stack defense 30%, and then 50% attack for 1 turn, and then colossal damage to the enemy. 18 key Vegeta's Pride and Goku's Rage. They get 30% defense a stack, and then 50% attack for 1 turn, and meg colossal damage to the enemy. So, pretty good. I like them stacking. So, if you get trapped with them in base form, it's not like Code Red we lost, like it is Blue Goku and Vegeta. That's the problem with the Blue Vegito character, man, is it's just like, they were so good when in the Fusion Zamasu meta, because they could handle slot 1 like most characters couldn't. But we're out of that now. And now I'm just so scared of being trapped turn 5 where their intro's not up and they can't fuse and they just take 500k normals. That's just not fun. This character is not going to have that issue. And if we get trapped with them in base, they're stacking. Our Vegito is going to be stronger as a consequence. Because like, people will see damage reduction and guard on Vegito and think, oh my god, he's good against everything, but not supers. Not the case. Normals are scary on these bosses because the difference between 9th anniversary bosses and before, all of these bastards have huge attack buffs on their supers, and their normals start to become insane. just unbelievable, right? It's a thing that most of these tough bosses have. So the passive here for Goku and Vegeta, a common goal. They get 2 key, 200% attack and defense at the start of turn, 30% damage reduction baseline, that's good. They get 1 key extra per type key sphere obtained. They have an additional that has a 70% chance to be a super attack. They get a medium chance to crit as well. Then they get 50% attack and defense and a guaranteed additional super. Looks like the first turn only if HP is 77% or more. So we do, I guess, want to get them turn 1. Although, if we get them turn 2, it's 1 turn in base and then we get transformed potentially, so I don't know. And then finally, they get an additional 20% damage reduction and 20% crit if HP is 50% or more when attacking, that is. Okay. They have the active skill Fusion, Special Fusion. They could do the Potara Fusion when HP is 77% or below starting from turn 4. The condition is not bad, but it's also not consistent. I mean, we're running some real kings on the team. I mean, Dragon Fist got tagged early in that last run, which actually benefited us quite a bit, I guess, since we got an early Vegito Fusion. We very well could do, like, Supreme Battle Spectacle Gogeta and go, like, the whole way through the fight without fusing or something like that. Like, I could see it. Like, easily. So, we'll see. We'll see if it'll happen. Their link set is very good. Saiyan Warrior Race, Experienced Fighters, Saiyan Lineage, Shocking Speed, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. Just really good. Beast Gohan, right? Best unit in the game. And they've got a bunch of links with him. It's perfect. Yeah, so really good there. And of course, you know, their best team should be Dragon Fist team, and Beast, of course, is going to be there to save everyone. 12 key multiplier, 150%, 24 key multiplier, 200%, which is good. And then, of course, they're on a bunch of category teams. I would say, like, categories and teams is probably the weakness for this character, but it probably wouldn't remain like that for long. We're in kind of a weird spot where, you know, like, teams are only good right now if you've got, like, a bunch of 9th anniversary characters on it. Unfortunately, it's just where we're at. In order to have a good team, like, you could get away, like, all these, I think, TURs and LRs of 2023 can work, but we're relying on the 9th anniversary characters. So here we have the Battle of Wits category. Okay, sure. They're also over here on the Majin Buu Saga category team, which is fine. Then we're on the Potara category team. Always nice to see Potara get more options. We're also over here on, this is the Pure Saiyan category team. Obviously, ridiculous category. We're also over here on the Joined Forces category team. Then they're on, this is the Super Saiyan category team. The Super Saiyan team, that'll be a fun... That's a video I got. Yeah, this is a nice buff to Super Saiyan, actually. Holy shit, is it ever. Just, there's so many good characters now. We could definitely get it done with the Super Saiyan team. This unit being added to Super Saiyan is a huge buff. So we have Blue Gogeta, Broly, and this Vegito. Holy shit. Because remember, future Gohan is going to get weak as the event goes on long. Sort of hope, I mean, just as long as he doesn't get caught early, I mean, we could certainly work with him, right? So there's that. Then they're also on Kamehameha. I'm really badly awaiting this. Although, we don't really, I mean, Beast isn't on Kamehameha. Gogeta's not on Kamehameha. Yeah, like, I've been very eager for a Kamehameha leader, but now it's like, you know, we're going to need some more. It's good. I mean, because you, like, Mastered UI Goku is on here. I would probably consider him number 2. Yeah, dude, these guys have not been back since the 7th anniversary, man. So I actually don't have their TURs. That's crazy. That was Kamehameha. Next is Final Trump Card. This is the Final Trump Card category. Obviously there's a strong team. They're also on, this is Accelerated Battle. Remember, this is what I wanted the Gammas to lead. I think the Gammas as an Accelerated Battle leader, that would have been way better. The Gamma, that would have been a fun team to run this Vegito on. Yeah. Yeah, so stupid. That would have been great, because we didn't need another superhero leader. Man, they're idiots, man. That's the only issue I have with the Gammas, is their leader skill. They're also on the Fuse Fighter team. I'd love to see Fuse Fighter get a new leader, huh? It's still only Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, right? Maybe we'll get like a new LR Super Saiyan, like, you know, turn 1 LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta with like an intro or something like that for like worldwide. That would be a cool Fuse Fighter leader. Oh yeah, that'd be nice. And then finally they're on Bond of Parent and Child. That could be a really good team, of course. Pretty good right there. Then remember they have their Fusion. The condition is not bad because it is just turn 4, but consistency definitely could be an issue. If we're not able to take damage, we have to be below 77% HP. At Blue Gogeta is not gonna not gonna block that though, because we could just hold. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be an issue because well, it would potentially delay the target mechanic, but you know, usually you do want to get that Gogeta target mechanic out as quick as possible. So then, of course, change to Vegito, super attack, passive, and some of the links do change. Yeah, a lot of link. Yeah, because remember, this guy came out pretty shortly after link leveling first became a thing, and all those extra links, man. Oh, yeah. All right, so this is Battle Wits or Boost. Wait. Yeah, the leader's still the same, but Battle Wits or Boost like 3 key, 180% of stats. 12 key super attack is the Spirit Excalibur. 50% attack and defense for 1 turn, and then colossal damage to the enemy. 18 key super is the Super Kamehameha. 50% attack and defense for 1 turn, Meg colossal damage to the enemy, and seals. The seal would be big for like Cell Max. Maybe we'll start with the Cell Max run. I don't know. Cell Max, Gogeta, one of these fights, but that is big. The seal, I'm telling y'all, like debuffs and stuff, a lot of these fights, there's different points where these debuffs, I really am pleased at how they were able to make it work, right? For years, I thought that they couldn't really do it where the fight could be tough and debuffs can work. But I feel like Dokkan proved me wrong with that. Like, you know, you could debuff Gogeta, and it does help a bit. Cell Max, I mean, you pretty much have to, he gets so powerful, you pretty much have to debuff him. So stuff like that is important, right? That's big. Passive, Invincible Fusion Father. That's such a fire passive name. Fully recovers HP only once. God level ability. We love that shit. Those heals on fusions and transformation stuff, so good. Guards all attacks for 3 turns from the start of turn, which is really good. That's why we're able to get away with putting him in front of the super attack that 1 turn because of the guard. That's fine. He is going to have 60% damage reduction against normals anyway. But, I mean, if Gogeta supers and then those normals are coming in hot on this Vegito, even through 60% damage reduction, Vegito could probably take damage, right? People do not understand how hard Gogeta's normals hits. It's ridiculous. But I don't know that it'll be the biggest issue for us. We'll see. We'll see. So he guards for the first 3 turns. 5 key, 250% of stats, just like Beast Gohan. And then high chance to perform a crit. He gets a 20% chance to crit within the same turn for every attack performed. Should include his counters and, of course, his normal supers and stuff like that. Then he gets 30% attack within the same turn after receiving an attack. Then he gets 30% damage reduction at the start of turn. Then he gets 30% damage reduction when receiving normals. So he has 60% damage reduction against normal attacks, which should suffice for most bosses. Trunks, Beast, and Blue Gogeta, I'm not super sure on, but we'll see. Then he gets another 30% damage reduction, and then 30% damage reduction against normals. Then he counters normal attacks with tremendous power. He gets 2 key per key sphere obtained. Very good. And then this is what truly sets him into top 5 unit in the game level territory. 77% attack and defense and Scouter for 10 turns. Beastly shit. Beast ass ability. So if we pull this up right here, I love the Thieving 6 wiki right here, man. We pull this up, and I love making this point. We now have, this is in running for best line right here. Bam. That shit is too good. It is a monster. Now, the Scouter sometimes can just show you you're going to die, but it doesn't change how powerful it is. New link set is Super Saiyan, power bestowed by God, Fuse Fighter, Kamehameha, prepare for battle, fierce battle, and legendary power. So there we go. there is EZA LR STR Vegito. This was a highly anticipated EZA, and this boy is cooking. He's ridiculous. He's busted. He's just very damn OP. Let me know what you guys think of EZA LR STR Super Vegito, but I love him, and I think he's just absolutely ridiculous.